Alright, this is Quest for Glory, the EGA version, Hero's Quest. This is being recorded simply for my own benefit and for the benefit of those playing in my Legends of the Fail game. But if you want to watch it too, I'm not going to stop you. Yes, this is the humor of this series. Alright, so we're going to go through the introduction. Fighter-mage user mix, heading towards Paladin in the 5-game series. We've got Fighter, we've got Magic User, and we've got Thief. Thief was always a lot of fun in the original game, but it was also the weakest of the three in some ways. I mean, you had some good stuff to it. Alright, so we're gonna call him, let's call him Edward. And we're going to add magic first off. Notice that it takes 15 right off the top because it's not a skill you normally have. Move up to 15. Weapon use, parry, dodge, and intelligence because I like having more magic points. And we're going to start the game. I am going to be reading what people say if there's nothing that already adds it, but I will not be reading stuff like this, which is just describing the town and such. Welcome to our town. You're lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. I am Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. What do you call yourself? And of course it asks for your name. We're going to stick with Edward. Good luck in your quest, Edward. Never mind, this is not in the quotes, so we don't know for sure if he actually said that, but okay, so ask about name. He goes, I'm the sheriff, and this is Otto. Ask about town. Just walk around and find out for yourself. Let's see, let's ask about the Adventurers Guild. That's usually what you get when he doesn't want to answer you, but I'm sure guild is in there somewhere. Nope. Go talk to the innkeeper, he will help you there. For the inn. Ask about shop. Nope. Ask about barber? Nope. Oh, I guess we're gonna walk around. Yay. So, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go find the Adventurers Guild first, because, well, you can see that we have the guild hall here, we have the magic shop over here. Yay! Adventurers Guild, blah 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 blah. It tells you the different monsters on the walls, registration book, job listings, and the old guild master. So first we go to the book. Tells us the last entry made several years ago. Let's see if reading the book again yields anything else. Nope. Okay, so we get that. Let's move over here and take a look at the quests. Reward for return of lost ring, inquire at the healers. Dusty and faded picture, 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Reward of 30 gold coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Short, ugly, wears brightly colored robes, has a habit of laughing continually. Alright, so we got another one here. An arrogant young man, 50 gold coins, blah 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 blah. Notice, spell components needed, cash or trade for potions, inquire at the healers. And finally, wanted, the brigand leader. 60 gold coins and title of Hero of the Realm. Alright, so we take a look at some of these. The dragon was slain by the Baron. The Cheetar was slain by Wolfgang Abenteuer. Wolfgang the Adventurer, basically. The troll slain there. The griffin. An Antwerp slain by two guys from Andromeda. That's actually a reference to another game. Sora slain by Hans Hafwitten. And one of the many fourth wall breaking things in the game, Moose, courtesy of Sierra Online Prop Department. So we wake him up. Ah! I was so busy I didn't notice you come in. Welcome, welcome. It is so seldom that we have new adventurers here. Most people think this valley is cursed. I am Wolfgang Abenteuer, Guildmaster of this hall. Okay, whatever. But we have a, indication that he was an adventurer with Schultz. Ask about dragon. One day, years ago, a pair of dragons tried to take over our valley. We adventurers rode out to meet them. I can still see Stefan von Spielberg charging forward on his black horse. He slew the one whose head adorns the wall over our fireplace. The other one flew off. People say that they can sometimes see that other dragon flying high overhead, but it has never dared attack us again. Okay, ask about guild. This is, of course, where an adventurer can find out where there is a need for someone brave and courageous. There are jobs on the bulletin board over there. It is also a good place to talk about adventurers on a cold afternoon. We used to play cards here once a week as well, but there are too few adventurers in Spielberg anymore. They all died at the hands of monsters or brigands, or they just became too old. Alright, so let's ask about the cheetar. Watch out for the cheetahs. I bear the scars of my last fight with one to this very day. Okay, it doesn't say very day, but yeah. Ask about troll. It's been a while since Schultz and I killed the one on the wall. It is fortunate that few trolls remain. They're deadly. Alright, ask about the griffin. I remember the day I killed one. It was the biggest one I had ever seen. It put up a tough fight, but I was tougher. You can see the result on the wall. Okay, ask about Antwerp. One year, this valley was overrun by those odd and terrible monsters. Schultz and I fought long and hard to eliminate them completely. We might have failed even so, had it not been for those two peculiar tourists who came to our aid. Ask about tourists. Okay, I waited too long. They certainly were strange. Ask about Saurus. Oh, those are nothing. Anyone can kill a Saurus. Ask about Hans. Not much of an adventurer, but he did kill one Saurus before he made the mistake of tangling with an ogre. And there we go there. Ask about Moose. Remember, this is the one provided by the prop department. That was the most vicious moose I ever ran into. Nearly bit my nose off. Okay, ask about Schultz. Schultz and I have been friends for a long time. He too has been a real adventurer. Now, he is just the sheriff of the town. Okay, let's ask about the goon. A goon is a lot like an ogre. Not as tough, but a little smarter. We have two goons in town, Otto and Crusher. Ask about Otto. Okay, so it gives us the same thing. Ask about Crusher. Let's see here. Nope. Alright, I guess that's all we got. We're gonna walk away. The ability of magic, so I'm going in and see if I can't get a spell. I am Zara, and my companion is Damiano. The items in this shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. We have very little for one such as you who have not been initiated, but what we have could prove useful. Ask about name. My name is Zara. This is my shop. Ask about Damiano. Damiano is my familiar and my companion. We share our lives and our magic. Okay, ask about magic. There is much magic in this world for those who know how to use it. There is magic in this little town, and a good deal of magic in this valley. What I sell here are merely tools to help those who have power. You may purchase restorative potions and scrolls from which you may learn spells if you have the potential. Alright, ask about spells. We have several magic spells on study scrolls. You may purchase Flame Dart for 60 silver, Fetch for 40 silver, or the Open Spell for 30 silver. The scrolls we sell are magical. You have but to read the spell and you will learn it. I also know that you can find a wonderful spell if you learn the secret of Irana's peace. Alright, ask about Flame Dart. That is the spell that lets you cast a magical flame upon your enemy. The spell scroll will cost you 60 silver. Okay, sounds good. Ask about Fetch. The Fetch spell allows you to lift or lower a lightweight object from a distance. The spell scroll will cost you 40 silver. Ask about Open. It is a spell that allows you at first to unfasten simple locks and knots. As you gain in skill, then you may open doors with it. This spell scroll will cost you 30 silver. Alright. Let's check my inventory. I have 5 food rations, broadsword, leather armor, and shield. Which probably means I am not casting spells in combat because I got that shield. I've got 4 gold coins and 10 silver. It's 10 silver to 1 gold, so that gives me 5 gold coins to start. Apparently silver is the general idea here. Okay, so my intelligence has raised because I've been talking to people. We have weapon use, parry and dodge are at 20, nothing big. Okay, so you can see this is our main toolbar. We have About, Glory 1, Help, Files, Save Game, Restart Game, and Quit, Faster Animation, Normal, Slower, blah 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 blah, Cast Spell, Fight, Escape, Pause, Repeat, etc. I can check the time of day, it's midday, yada yada yada. And we see that I had 4 gold coins, so I think I'm going to pick up Fetch. Buy, Fetch, Spell. May this aid you on your quest. As you read the spell scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. Okay, so some of the humor of this game. I had a robe for when it rains in here, because this cloud in the shop. A toaster oven. Very rarely used. Electricity not invented yet. Books dealing with sorcery, necromancy, and other occult subjects. Darned if I know. So that's what Damiano is. No bloody clue. Crystal balls. Things and stuff. A replacement part for a magical facelift. Paraphernalia and apparatus. Jeff's gym cracks. More books. More gym cracks. Accoutrements and equipment. Ends and odds. Dried up manta jerky. It's a frog. Bottles of mephitic potions. Tinsel and chaff, very good for avoiding radar. Impressive design, but merely decorative. Zara has a mysterious, unearthly look, blah 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 blah. And we head out. Because... oh, pentagram. There we go. I was wondering where that was. It was here somewhere. Anyway. So we're going to go back and talk to the sheriff about Wolfgang. Ask about Wolfgang. Wolfgang, down at the guild hall, is the one to talk to about monsters. He's had a lot of experience with them. Otto is a big help to me, the sheriff tells you. He's very smart for a goon. His prisoners only suffer a few broken bones when he grabs them. Took a bit of doing to teach him to bring prisoners back alive, but he hardly ever forgets now. Ha 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 ha. Let's check the rest of the town. Alright, so we have a note. There appears to be a note. Let's take a closer look at the note. Sign on the door of the barber shop informing whoever reads it that the barber is out to lunch. The door is locked. Lovely. Okay. Smell apples. Pretty young centaur looks at you and says, "Good day, and welcome to Spielberg. Do you wish to buy some nice fresh fruits or vegetables?" Alright, ask about name. "I am Hilda, daughter of Heinrich Verdeferdern, the farmer." Ask about cart. Nope. Ask about fruits. "There's still some apples left from the last season in the barrel. You may buy 10 for a silver, since they are so small. We will have fresh cherries in a couple of months." Ask about farm. "We have some land to the north of town. It isn't very big, but we grow many things. You should be here during the harvest time. Then you would see many fruits and vegetables." Ask about vegetables. "We have many kinds of fresh vegetables for sale today. There are lettuce, carrots, potatoes, and turnips right from the ground at 5 for a silver. They are very good for you." Ask about carrots. Okay. Ask about apples. We see the same thing. Ask about cherries. "It is much too early in the season for those. Sorry." You know what? She's cute. Let's see about a date. "Thank you, but my father thinks I am too young. He would not permit it. But perhaps next year." Okay, so we'll keep that in mind for later, and we'll go to the dry goods store. Ask about name. "Oh, I'm sorry," the shopkeeper blurts out. "I didn't notice you coming in. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most of the adventurers before they make it to town. You may be in luck. I carry a modest amount of adventurers' equipment behind the counter. Would you like to make a purchase?" Alright, so at this point I think we're going to ask about wares. Nope. Ask about stuff. I'm sorry, I don't have... I carry weapons, armor, daggers, rations, ale flasks, and various foodstuffs. Okay, ask about weapons. "Unfortunately, I only have standard weapons and equipment," the shopkeeper tells you. "I carry daggers and chain armor. Maybe someday I'll be able to carry magic ones, though. I can also sell you food or empty flasks for carrying liquids or powders." Okay, ask about food. "Adventuring rations aren't the tastiest food in the world, but they will keep you healthy and alert as you go along. A pack of 5 rations will cost you just 5 silvers. Alright, as you saw earlier, I have that 5 rations right there and 1 gold coin left. So I probably don't want to be buying anything too big right now. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is pause here, and I'm going to save and quit, and we'll see you next time.